Alright guys, so I'm going to try and make this as efficient and as informative as possible because I know this video is going to be long already as it is. But this is everything, I'd say 95 to 100% of what I eat on a daily basis while cutting. So basically I'm going to run through my proteins, my fats, my carb sources, my supplements and some major keys for cutting. We'll start with carb sources. Now, everyone's afraid of carbs when they're cutting, but you have to have some carbs. So these are the ones I choose, high quality, high volume. You got a lot of food for your calories with these. So sweet potato, I absolutely devour. I'd say it's one sweet potato a day, maybe even more. They're delicious, probably my favorite carb source. Next thing is something a little unusual. A lot of people don't eat jam, but I eat jam on a daily basis, like pretty much every day. It's just carbs, it's just sugar. I don't have a very high sugar diet, so this is where I get a lot of my sugars from. Of course, fruit, strawberries, blueberries, antioxidants there, red grapes, and these go into my salads, which I'll talk about in a second. Also, frozen fruit is a major key. If you wake up in the morning and have one of those shakes that I showed you in my last video, or the video before, just put in 120 grams of one fruit, 120 grams of another, or whatever mixed fruit that you have. Frozen fruit with some protein powder and skim milk in the morning is a huge stomach filler basically for low calories. Rice cakes. I hate plain rice cakes, so Aldi do caramel rice cakes, which are delicious. It's like 9 grams carbs, 10 grams carbs per rice cake, which only like 40 calories. So basically just carbs. Bananas, again, go into shakes. If I want to have slightly higher carbs, because these are not the best for carbs because there's quite a lot in one banana, but if I'm low on carbs I'll have one of those. Porridge, oats. If I ever have oats these days, I generally only have like a 40-gram bowl of oats because it's quite calorific, but it is a very good source of carbs and protein too. My favourite bread. I've been eating this for so long. It's from Aldi, Ballymore Crust, Shein whole grain bread. I ate this through bulking the whole time. It's just delicious. I prefer it to plain bread. And there's fibre as well, so that's good. Couscous. I'm not a fan of rice. It's very high in calories and it normally doesn't taste great unless you get like a Mexican style rice or something. So I prefer couscous. These are two really nice flavours from Aldi. This is really high volume food as well. You just put it onto the pan, fill it with water, bring it to the boil and let it simmer. And it's really flavoursome and it's quite good on the macros. Very low fat, like lower than rice, and quite high volume when it fluffs up. So really good carb source. I eat it all the time. So that's pretty much all of the main carb sources. Now we have vegetables. I'm gonna just say this. I eat more vegetables than a vegetarian, and I guarantee you the same amount as a vegan or more. On a daily basis, I would eat probably a full pack of these, maybe even 2. 40 calories in all these mushrooms. Baby sweet corn, delicious, low calorie. Courgette, delicious, low calorie. Chop them all up. Just buy all these different vegetables: asparagus, peas, iceberg lettuce. These are my favourites. Sweet red peppers, I'd just chomp onto one of these like I'd eat an apple. Literally no calories in them. Cherry tomatoes for salads, and green beans, string beans. Of course, spinach and just mixed leaf salad. I can't emphasize how important vegetables are, not only for filling your stomach, they're actually really essential for getting your micronutrients. So when you're dieting, you're low on calorie and you're not getting a lot of variety in your diet, but you can with vegetables because they're just so low calorie. You can eat as many of them as you want. Sometimes I'd have a massive bowl of vegetables and I wouldn't even count it in my calories for the day because it's probably going to come out as less than 100 calories. So salads, what I do is I just chop up some iceberg lettuce because I like crunchy salads, throw in some grapes, chopped up strawberries, some other things like onions, melon, drizzle some orange juice on top, just a little bit, wouldn't even count it as dressing. So that's basically how I eat my vegetables. And when I cook them on a wok, and I just put like 5 mils of oil and spread it around the wok. Next we'll move on to my kind of 0 calorie things that help me get through hunger. Coffee is the main one. I use the Nespresso, because we have an Nespresso machine. You can also get the same capsules in Aldi and they're just as good, because I drink a lot of it, so it's cheaper as well. Monster Energy, I drink all those, of course, delicious. 0 calorie fizzy drinks like these or Coke Zeros. Tea, flavored tea is something I've gotten into recently. Not a huge fan, but they'll help at times. And this, I can't explain how important this is. How much of a major key this blackcurrant and apple dilutable drink has been in my cut. I'd say I've drank 10 of these in the last 15 weeks and it's double strength, so you get so much out of one bottle. Highly recommend, highly recommend that. Next we'll move on to some dairy products and fats. I don't eat a lot of cheese, but if I do, I'll eat lighter than light or whatever, Arda. It's pretty good macros, but like I said, I don't eat a lot of cheese. Again, low fat, soft cheese, I do like having that, but I've only discovered that recently. It's not easy to find in Ireland, but it's nice if you want some cheese. This, major key. All Greek yogurts are good, but this is my favorite one. Liberté strained Greek style yogurt. The macros in this are like amazing. So as you can see, per 100 grams, there's only 90 calories. So it's less than a calorie a gram in this, and there's no fat, 0 grams fat, pretty high in protein, and carbs are moderate to high, not even high for what you're eating. It's huge volume, so highly recommend those. Eggs, I normally eat them boiled and just eat them with some salt. Good fats, around 5 grams of fat per egg. Don't be afraid of egg yolks, but if you are in low fat, which I have been lately, you have to kind of ditch the yolks and have egg whites, scrambled egg whites. Skimmed milk, major player, pretty much the same macros as water essentially. Per 100 mils, 34 calories, and it just comes from carbs. I just don't understand why people drink full fat milk. I've never liked full fat milk, it tastes like cream to me, and I don't like that in my porridge or anything, so skimmed milk, always the way to go. Seasonings, these few things here have literally made my diet so exciting, even though it's not the most exciting thing. But these 2 seasoning boxes really taste great, especially the Brazilian style barbecue. Throw that on some cod fillets or chicken or whatever. The Gym Chef also do really good seasonings, garlic and herb and peri peri. Really nice. Salt, do not be afraid of salt. I throw it on everything. Same with pepper. And cinnamon is just like something I really like the flavor of, so that's just a personal thing. And light soy sauce. There's probably not a lot of difference between light soy sauce and normal soy sauce, but I use that anyway. And this, literally, I use it on everything. Fish, chicken, well, that's all I can think of now, but lighter than light mayonnaise is the lightest mayonnaise that you'll ever find, and you'll find it in Aldi, so buy this. If I could get you a discount code for this, I would get you it, because it is literally a major key. Like, everything here is a major key, but this is a major key. Per 100 mils, 73 calories, 3.3 grams of fat, 10 carbs, and like no fat, or no protein, but that's just because it's mayo. But you'd have maybe 15 ml serving of this, and it's like 20 calories or something, I don't know. It's ridiculously low anyway, so major key on that. Meats. Kerrigan supply me with all my meats, but I do eat more than just beef, chicken, and lamb and things like that. I eat like a lot of fish. I love fish. It's just something that I really enjoy. And cod fillets have been a huge bonus in my diet lately. These literally have the best macros for any source of protein. Get cod fillets. Per 100 grams of cod fillets, you're getting like 19-20 grams of protein and 0 grams fat. You can't beat that. That's just the best source of protein. Along with tuna. Tuna is extremely low fat and low calorie. Like a whole tin of this is something like 23 grams protein and 0 fat. So like if you're not eating tuna, I've been eating this for like 3 years. I'd come home from the gym after every session for a whole summer. I would have 2 slices of that chia and whole grain toast, 15 mils of that lighter than light mayo, and a full tin of this, and that was literally a staple meal for like 2 years for me. So do not underestimate tuna, the power of tuna. These are some really nice things that I came across lately. I think it's Aldi or Lidl, I'm not sure, one or the other. Aldi. These kind of summer range of meats, which is like venison sausages and boar burgers. They're really low fat, surprisingly, and like venison is a very lean meat, so anything venison is going to be good. And boar, pretty lean too. And they're both really high protein and really tasty and flavoursome. but most of my meat that I eat on a daily basis comes from Kerrigan's. So I got chicken, turkey, and I freeze them because I get them in a big box and I just take them out like the day before I want to eat them. So I got extra lean beef, turkey breast mince, turkey, huge player. I've been eating turkey burgers that I make with turkey mince since the beginning. Pretty much since day one, I've been eating turkey burgers, really easy to make. If you'd like to see me make some turkey burgers with this turkey mince, I would be sure to do that. Just leave a like or comment. It's one of the leanest forms of protein you can get. And it's really easy to make things like turkey burgers or turkey curry, anything like that. So, and the last thing I'll go on to is my kind of bulk powders section over here. Whey protein, my favorite has to be chocolate peanut and chocolate caramel. Like chocolate peanut is my first love with bulk powders protein. It's just amazing. And you got your nut butters. If I do eat a nut butter, it'll either be 4-seed nut butter, which has some extra fiber in it because there's seeds in there, or this, which I got recently, which is actually amazing. It's chocolate flavored whey protein peanut butter. So there's half the amount of fat of normal peanut butter, which is like a lifesaver for someone cutting. And it has like twice the amount of protein, if not more. It's like 50% protein. So this is delicious. And 0 calorie syrups, lifesaver. Throw them on oats, throw them on pancakes, throw them on everything really. Throw it into shakes, throw it into your blended shakes. I've even put it on rice cakes. I put it on a lot of things. And protein bars for studying. If you're a student like me, and sometimes you just need something to eat that's high protein, it's healthy. This is extremely good for you because there's fiber, there's lactospores, and I'm not going to pretend I know what those are, but I think they're good for you. But 27 grams of protein in one bar is amazing. And this is definitely my favorite flavor, berries and cream, I think it's, or strawberries and cream. Absolutely best protein bar I've ever tasted. I think that's everything, and I know that video has been like super long, but I wanted to show you absolutely everything I eat because I get so many comments on Instagram, through Snapchat, YouTube, just asking what do I eat, and this is literally everything I eat every day, all the time really. So as you can see, it's quite well balanced. I got my meats, I got a lot of vegetables, fruits, dairy, and a small section for supplements. Oh yeah, and stevia, forgot to mention that. Throw that in a lot of things. That is pretty much everything. So if you want a discount on Kerrigan meats, make sure to use my discount code. It is MattLucas. You get yourself 5% off or something like that. MattL15 for discount off bulk powders. And like, I wouldn't promote something, a food or a supplement, if I didn't stand behind it. I've been using bulk powders since before they even approached me to work together. Quality is always there and it's just really good stuff. And Kerrigan's second to none with their food and their macronutrients and their delivery, everything. Look, just take my word for it, this is how I do my dieting. Alright guys, so that is the video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. Pretty much showed you everything I eat. If you liked the video, give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and add me on Snapchat too, because on Snapchat I post pictures of every meal that I eat every day. And yeah, that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.